So the universal.
Hey, man, you gonna stop doing that, man,
The Universal Hip Hop Museum is under protest for their affiliations with the Zulu Nation and Afrika Bambaataa's b-boy butt fucking ass. Where do you go with this?
You get rid of his ass if you want that damn museum to get funding. You get rid of him ASAP, man.
Well, they said they cut ties with him years ago.
Yeah, that's what they say. But I guess something has come up where they're like, dude, you still fucking with dude? You still affiliated with him? The president. What the fuck are you doing, man? Copyright, man. Copyright,
Yeah,
man.
and that's how this
man.
segment gets blacked out.
On, man. Yeah, stop, man.
It's got to be longer than 7 seconds, baby.
Let it go, man. Let it go. We know everybody who knows, who should know who this man is. But
man.
The main thing that brought this on my radar was your man, Mr. Hassan Campbell. Now he started, because he the one who put me on, who was saying like, this is what was going on. This man touched me and others, and groomed him and all kind of, fuckery. So,
well, it's some shit with him. I'm gonna say this. It's some shit with him. And I ain't going deep into that motherfucker, because then he have us on our pictures up. Shall we begin?
Yeah, shall we begin? Yeah.
But he might not even pay attention to us. He'd be like, them 3 niggas with 439 subscribers. But listen, no, you got to listen to Doggy Diamonds, because he was the first one that gave Hassan Campbell some light as far as the situation goes. And there was a cat by the name of B. Stinger who also came out and said that this was happening. And there was another young man, but I guess he ended up stabbing Bam, allegedly. And allegedly, everybody's confused but Zulu Nation is intricate to hip hop history. Okay, well, so let's go back to that then. So what does that mean? But they do not require this of other organizations.
No, but it's us. It's us.
They want the Zulu Nation removed from it. But bro, let me say this. He's the face of the fucking Zulu Nation. He's the face. You can have a hip hop museum without Bam.
Yeah.
You can have it without Bam.
Yeah, but he spearheaded the project. This was like his baby. But that's why it's so tricky. He was in the forefront until everything from the back came forward.
Hip hop is bigger than and has transcended Bambaataa. If they want to do a hip hop museum, or if somebody wants to do it, he can be cut out of the shit. I mean, nobody can deny the man's contribution, but why should we have to sit up here and debate on this shit when he fucked his image up?
Yeah.
He did that shit himself. What is this? No Tribe, KRS-One, many others are Zulu Nation.
We got that, but it's what's done is done. But now that we know what the issue is, you can get rid of it. You can get rid of it.
And KRS-One could still be hell, you can still have the Zulu Nation. He may be the face of the shit, but he don't speak for all of them. But throw KRS up there now. KRS is starting to look real funny, because he's saying shit like, what does it got to do with hip hop? I mean, Bam is a good friend of mine, and he has been for years. And I tell him, hey, you got to deal with that. If he did that, he says he didn't do it. But what motherfucking man is going to come out and say, as Hassan said, he thigh'd me?
Yeah.
You
don't know too many dudes who are gonna come out and just say and point fingers and be like, this dude did what he did to me like that. I mean, he went.
I don't believe he's lying.
In. Yeah, he went in in detail, and it's like, dude, who would? And it was like before he got his fame with it. This wasn't necessarily for clout. He was just speaking his piece.
And here's the other thing. Here's the other fucking thing.
He had a latex dashiki for his dick.
Continue, please, man. He's back. He got a full reset. He's back. Come on,
Right.
pull
DMT.
it. Yeah, pull it in for me.
If we gonna believe these women after 30 fucking years,
Right.
then why we not gonna believe these brothers anytime you can read on this shit? When it is a boy that is molested or a man that's raped in jail, they do not speak on that shit because of the embarrassment.
Right.
Historically, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? If we can listen to the women say, "Oh, I was scared and I was ashamed," and once they came out, it gave me the power. And we can listen to a motherfucking man say, "Yo, Bam stuck his dick between my thighs and did his thing."
Did other things. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, it may not have happened, but the shit is out there, and there's too many motherfuckers. Like this motherfucker was crying. The dude who beat Stinger was in fucking tears. You don't even see them women in tears over Cosby.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like we haven't heard a rebuttal from Bam.
That's okay. If that's what I'm saying.
The silence is deafening.
Right. If Bam was to defend himself on this and say something to make people say, "Nah, I don't believe it," then okay. But come on, man, you can't have that as the face of the fucking museum. And I really don't care about fucking other groups because I say that shit is wrong. I say that shit is wrong when you got other groups. We always talk about this shit as black people. How these other groups, when they post somebody up who done did some fuck shit, how it's fucked up and how disappointed we are. We can do the same shit for Planet Rock.
Call it. Pulling. That's all. You lost it.
Just pulling.
Sorry, bro. Pulling.
Make shit. Man, look. Hip hop is too fucking big, man.
Hip hop history is
too fucking big, man.
It's bigger than just one person.
It's bigger than Nino Brown, man. It is bigger than motherfucking Bambaataa Brown.
What you got on it, old man? You good?
What you thinking, old man?
I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of gay jokes, and it's so maybe if I keep my mouth shut, we'll get to 440.
440. We get to 440.
Maybe they'll show this video if you shut up.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Ob and his fingers. He's throwing up his signs. Yeah, gang signs. That's all that was. He was doing YouTube. That was just his gang signs.
Oh, they don't know what I was talking about. But listen to what I'm saying.
Everybody know that, Justin, man.
This one.
That two in the pink, one in the stink.
One in the stink. In this case,
all in the stink when it's
in this one when it's Bambaataa. It's 3 in the stink. Listen, I feel like this, man. Hip hop is despite what it is now, and even now and included, because everything grows and evolves. Hip hop is a beautiful art form. Hip hop is our art form. And hip hop it took a lot of brothers out the street. It gave a lot of brothers and Puerto Ricans and whoever else. I know a lot of people having this debate on who invented it. But look, nigga, a lot of them break dancers was Hispanic, was Latino. We can't forget about Fat Joe and all the other Boricuas and all of that shit. It gave a lot of those inner city youth the opportunity to express themselves artistically. And one man shouldn't sink a whole museum. You fucking remove the museum.
Remove him from.
You remove him from the museum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine how dope a DJ section would be? Just like the Red Alerts and all of them, the DJ Clark Kents, or the producers like Eric Sermon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yay, motherfucking Primo.
There's no limit to how big the museum can be.
Right. The gangster rap section, female artists.
But now they getting public funding, and people are looking at it a little sideways, like we don't want to be affiliated or having our stamp, our brand associated with somebody who's alleged, been doing some shit. So,
he used to put a quarter on the head of his dick so the needle wouldn't skip.
Next, immediately, next. Because I thought about that image and you fucked me up. So next.
Hey, what was that in Fear of a Black Hat?
He was holding that in, man. He had that locked and loaded, man. He had that locked and loaded.
He been waiting the whole time.
Yeah.
He been waiting to get that shit out the whole
That's his way of saying, man, we done.
Hey, Bam, defend yourself, bro.
That part.
Did
That
you-
part.
Hey,
That
hey,
part.
there's two ways of looking at it. You know,
Let's
either he's not saying anything because you know these allegations are too outlandish to even address,
Okay.
or he's guilty as fuck. You know, and he's just
Either way, in this day and age of social media, it's not good.
Well,
no.
Every day he doesn't have a rebuttal, it's not good.
Here's the problem I have with this situation. It's the same problem I have with the Bill Cosby situation. And there's another situation. And I hate when they use these two words. Everybody knew.
Mm.
Everybody knew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if everybody knew, why in the fuck didn't anybody do anything about it? And what it said allegedly by Hassan and B Stinger is that it was other people in the Zulu Nation that knew, and they interview other people over time, and they I didn't know, but they knew, and they pointing the finger, and yeah, I knew, and you know what I'm saying. So
think about it, fam. Think about the allegations, and think about the people that's involved or whatever. Because in our community, don't nobody talk about that. We know who was touched, but it's one of those. It's fucked up, but we don't talk about that shit. We turn a blind eye. Because I heard Kara's once say, "Well, I think Bam need to get his house in order or his situation straight." And then what was that? Melly Mel came out. It was like, "Oh yeah, we knew about him. There was whispers about it back in the day."
come on, man,
and didn't say nothing. That's just, especially in our community.
I don't think it's especially our community. I think it's in any community that don't, you know what I'm saying? It's got a family member that they don't want to see go to jail, or they don't want to embarrass an entire fucking family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, man, defend yourself. Speak on it. If you're innocent, declare your innocence, man. Or this is what you leave people to do, man. You leave people to have conversations about your alleged
Speculate.
acts against children. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna speculate.
They're gonna speculate, and people are gonna write that story for him if he doesn't say it. Say what it was.
Better stop being old school, thinking if I just turn my head and not say nothing, it's gonna go away.
Look what happened to Bill.
Yeah,
Bill shut up and got 3 years blind for it. They was letting motherfuckers out with COVID and made Bill sit down.
Yeah.
Something else has got to be said about if you heard these rumors about your homeboy, how long would you be homeboys with this motherfucker? Like
but think about it, Tank. When was the last time we even seen Bam on anything?
I know.
I think the word is out there. Like, yeah, we don't fuck with him. When's the last time you heard, "Oh man, Bam in town"?
Then again, I've never said the words that, "Oh man, I wish Afrika Bambaataa would come through so I could go see a concert." Like it's never, like I grew up with rap. You know what I mean? Like that's the only music I knew growing up, and I have never ever even looked for an Afrika Bambaataa record.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody making a big deal out of Planet fucking Rock and whatever other music he did. I mean, if hey man, look, Dougie is still performing, and this motherfucker's dope, may I say. This nigga's the illest.
Of course.
Then why the fuck ain't he up there with some feathers and shit on? You know, bro. Rock, cuz, man, it's got to be something to that. But I hope he didn't do it. I hope that it's not true. But I just fail to believe that any man will come out and say, yeah, this motherfucker stuck his dick between my thighs. Or he did whatever. I take that shit to my grave,
and that's when pride kick in. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm going down. I'm gonna be all fucked up, an alcoholic, probably have a little coke habit, but I'm taking it to the grave, man. I ain't telling no motherfucker if somebody stuck a dick between my thighs.
Oh no,
kneecaps anywhere.
He take it to his grave, quick. Like if a motherfucker did
absolutely
that shit to me,
absolutely,
and I kept quiet about it, it's because I'm guilty of murder.
Right.
Got you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
Hassan made me give him a foot job when I was 12. Well, where is he to where we could prove it? He ain't nowhere.
I'd be goddamn if I
Right.
started a podcast talking about how somebody fucked me.
Man, I ain't never.
Hey man, that's maybe that's his way of doing his therapy, getting it out there.
I get no. I see. This is the thing. I get what Hassan was doing. You know what I'm saying? Hassan catches a lot of flack because he's a character.
Yeah,
this motherfucker is a character, and he says some shit. But at the same time, and he says some shit that I don't agree with. That's why I really don't rock with him. But at the same time, his purpose is what I was rocking with, which was to bring awareness to the shit.
Yeah.
Bring awareness to, you know what I'm saying? Not only children being touched, but the negativity that comes with the music and the negativity in street life. But when he go off the goddamn rails, he is off them motherfuckers, man.
And
he is.
Because, come on, man, he dealing with, being locked up. Also, this kind of shit happening to him. This is his therapy, man. He's working through some shit.
Right.
And you can see it. That's all.
I'm with
He's just working through some shit. Because, like you said, I sit there and watch him, and I'm like, this dude giving a performance.
Fucking performance.
He giving a sermon. He's singing. You know what I'm saying? He rapping. He doing everything at any given time. It's like this crazy bipolarness is kicking in. You sitting there listening to him, and all of a sudden he kick a Biggie verse. He talking about Tupac or whatever. He doing it verbatim. It's like, what is this dude on? Oh, okay, I got it. And you get his backstory, and you realize he got a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah, man. And it. What do you expect out of people? Something happened to that motherfucker, man.
I think so.
I don't think he lying. I'm not gonna. I mean, I know what some people that do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Doggy Diamonds, and Doggy Diamonds has his own take on him. Huge fan of Doggy. Doggy is one of the ones that got me into podcast and then even thinking about doing this shit. But it's something off with dude, and I just refuse to believe that somebody would come out and say, "Yeah, another man." You know what I'm saying?
And again,
put his dick on my leg.
The silence is deafening.
Right.
I'll leave it at that, man.
Right.
Somebody get that man a Bud Light.
Next. Yes, sir.
Never have I even requested to hear some shit. Like,
I ain't never hear nobody go to a club and say, put on Planet Rock.
You got that Bambaataa?
Put that new fab on. I heard that shit.
A matter of fact, the only time I listen to Afrika Bambaataa is because Dark Strange motherfucking beat down. He was like, "Hey man, this is history right here."
Well, they kind of look alike,
right? Come on, man, you got to get him off the screen. Get him off the screen, man. We love you, Dark.